You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time and make you pay. 30-day trial before I made my mind. It is always trials and tribulations.
Hey besties, welcome to my channel. You guys have, we're just gonna get straight into it. You guys have questions and I have answers. So I wrote down all the questions in my notes, so I'm gonna just go one by one. Okay. So what has been the hardest part of raising two little ones while living overseas? And what I can say is basically not having family, because you don't have like that much support as if you would if you live near your family. What does your current support system look like day to day? It's just me and my husband. My daughter does go to daycare, but sometimes she doesn't, but yeah, it's just me and him. What parts of motherhood feel the most life-giving? That was my favorite part of motherhood, and it's really just like watching my daughter grow. She has like a very big personality, and just knowing like she knows who we are. Be careful, baby. But like we're her safe space. It makes me feel good when I go pick her up from daycare and she runs to me. Like she hears me from down the hall and she's like, "Mommy," and she runs to me. Also, when she's hurt or something, she comes to us. And whenever she feels sad, she asks for hugs. We give them to her. What worries you the most about returning to work? Just not being able to like spend as much time with them or like just be around them really, and always like having like guilt, like are they sad? What are they thinking about? Do they miss me? Is somebody being mean to them? Because kids are gonna be kids. But yeah. What would make staying home feel like a confident choice rather than, because you have to do it? Just knowing that I'm still, helping out in a way, because if I was to stay at home, then, like my husband would come home to a clean house and, the kids would be like fed and stuff. Well, they gotta eat regardless. But, and even though I'm not able to like contribute in a financial way, at least like I'm able to have food done and like the house clean, because I feel like when the house is clean, your mind is at peace. What made you interested in starting a YouTube channel? I just wanted to show like behind the scenes. I feel like life is so different being a military spouse and like young and with 2 kids and then living overseas on top of that. I just wanted like to broadcast what our life is like. And honestly, I wanted to been do YouTube like a long time ago. I just like never had the energy to do it. What would success on YouTube look like for you in year 1? I'm just being consistent, and like knowing that I at least tried, because there's always like, oh, I want to, and I never do. But just knowing that like, oh wow, I really came a long way. How much pressure do you feel to do it all? I don't have pressure I don't feel pressure to do it all alone, because my kids have a very great father, and he definitely does a lot for them. I don't know how people could be with someone who don't pull their weight, but I don't do it all alone. I get to sleep and do whatever I want. Yep. And then what decision would you regret not trying? And it's just staying consistent with content, because it's easy to post a video and then go like days and weeks and months without posting another one, But I feel like if I stay consistent and stuff like that, then it's easier for me to like keep posting, and then like engaging with my audience and stuff will be easier. But yeah, this basically was like a little Q&A type of video, and I do plan on like posting more, so I think my next video will probably be like going grocery shopping. I don't know, but like comment videos that you would like to see from me, and I will look through the comments and see whichever one I feel like making. So yeah, and yeah, that's just that. Those were all the questions. I can't really think of any other ones that people have asked besides like how is living overseas, and I feel like it's different. It's a different country, so it is different compared to how America is. The food is different. Like you cannot find like certain foods out here. So I'm happy that I know how to cook, because if I'm like craving something, I'll make it if I can. But other than that, we only have a few months left here. We'll be finding out soon where we're going to next, and that's going to be exciting, because then we can start planning our future, wherever we're going to go. And we'll be saying goodbye to England. It was fun while it lasted, but I think we're ready to move on from this chapter. That's just what comes with being in the military. The military will just tell you like, hey, pack your things, you're gonna be going here, and you have no choice but to go there. So I hope wherever we get next is some place that we want to go to. We do have a few places in mind that we would like to go to, but I'm not gonna say them just until like we know where we're going to next. But yeah, so comment videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.